So there's a manufacturer called Tent and Table. I'd actually never worked with any of their tents, so I don't know their quality that much. But ironically, yesterday, a patron of mine said that they were in a bind. They said they own high peak frame tents from a specific company, but they accepted a job for 20 by 40 and they needed one as fast as possible. And the only people that would have one is Tent and Table. And they wanted to try to keep everything uniform, and they don't know the quality either, just like I didn't. But that same day, we were setting up a tent for a customer. I sold them a tent and set it up for them. And they asked if I could set up their 15 by 30. And I said, who is it made by? And they said Tent and Table. So I messaged my patron and I said, hey, in a few hours, I'll let you know how good the product is. So we put together that tent, put it up, and I messaged him later. I think the product's pretty good. Here it is.
This particular one that the customer bought does not come with 14'9" pieces. This is a 15 by 30. Instead, it comes with, these are approximately 7 feet long, and it has a connector piece, which you just seen, to connect them to make them the 14'9". I don't know if Tent and Table sells 14'9", whatever, but this is definitely a good option for someone who is working out of a pickup truck or SUV or a van. And then you don't have to be carrying around 14'9" poles. This is just like any other high peak frame tent. It has the hooks for the cables, and on each corner it has the extrusion where you put the frame around. Right here is where two pieces came together. So my frame tents are all double barrel, which is kind of a rectangular barrel, and these are just really, really thick, round barrels. Still very strong. I think that this tent looks nice. I like that it has all these buckles every about 5 feet or so to keep the tent tight. Overall, I think this is a good tent and not much different than the ones we own.
So yeah, it's basically just a high peak frame tent. The only difference from the ones that I own is that instead of the pieces being 4'9" or 19'9", 15 foot, 20 foot pieces, they're smaller with that connection thing, which is definitely good if you don't have a big box truck or your trailer's not long enough. Otherwise, you got to either cut a hole in your trailer to have stuff sticking out the back, or have pieces sticking out the back of your box truck. So if you're working on a van or truck or a smaller trailer, these are perfect. That's no different than any other high peak frame tent besides that. And that mine are double barrel. These were like a big round, both equally as strong, just a different kind of frame system, but still does the same thing. Nice, big, thick, heavy, not gonna bend. So Tent and Table's pretty cool. I don't own a 15 by 30 or 10 by 20 or 10 by 30, but I've been thinking about getting those. And this would be a pretty good option because then my guys will immediately know that 15 foot and below is the round tube, 20 feet and up is the double tube, and we won't bring the wrong pieces or whatever. But Tent and Table seems pretty good. Thanks for watching.